Okay, let's see. Medical treatment, page 5. All right. Within the last 12 months, have you seen a doctor or other healthcare professional or received treatment at a hospital or clinic? Or do you have a future appointment scheduled for any physical conditions? Yes or no?
No. I do went to the doctor 12 months. Yes, I do.
What?
I do went to the doctor. I went, yes, I do.
It says within the last 12 months, have you seen a doctor or other healthcare professional or received treatment at a hospital or clinic? Or do you have a future appointment schedule? Is that yes or no?
Yes, I do went to see the doctor.
Okay. So why don't you check it as you go along and check yes?
Yeah, hold on. They say it's black inks, right? Give me what page you're on right now.
What?
What page you're on?
I'm on page 5. I'm moving from 5 on up. I'm not
Okay,
going to
hold
stay
on.
on
Let me
page
go
10. I'm
do
moving up
page
from 5 on up.
five. Okay, conditioner. You're on page number 5. And what number?
I'm at page 5, the very top. Where it
Oh,
says
yeah.
section
12 months.
4,
Okay,
medical
I see it.
treatment, 4A,
Yeah,
4A,
yeah,
number
I got
4A on the
it. Mhm.
left for any physical conditions.
Yes, I do win. Yes. Okay, the next
Say
one.
yes, right?
Hmm.
Okay, B, for any mental condition, including emotional or learning programs. Yes or no?
What is that?
What do you mean, what is what?
Mental conditioner, more motion. Name
You don't know
problem.
what mental is? What the hell is wrong with you? That you don't know
See,
what mental is?
I do have some. I just say yes.
Huh?
I do have some. I went in there.
I think everybody who is a woman should know what what mental is,
Yes, I do.
unless you got a dick. Maybe you do.
Yes. Yes, I do. That's why I go to the doctor for.
What do you mean you do? You mean you have a dick? That's what you're saying?
No. So yes, that one. So what is the next one?
So 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 you went there for any mental conditions, emotional or learning problem. The answer is yes.
Yes, I do one because I on some kind of
Why is it so
depression.
hard for you to figure out whether you did or not?
Yeah,
What is
I do.
so,
That's why I went to the doctor. I went to counseling too.
what?
I do went to counseling on my emotional. Yeah, I do. I had a lot of shit going on. Remember, I told you.
Okay, so you answered yes.
Yeah.
And so we go to 4C because it said if you answered no to both, then you go to 5, but that's not the case. So in 4C, tell us who may have medical records covering the past 12 months about any of your physical or mental conditions, including emotional, learning problems. This includes doctor's offices, hospitals, emergency room, and other healthcare facilities. Tell us about your next appointment if you have one scheduled. So right below there, you write down the name of the facility or office, the name of the healthcare professional that treated you, right there, under 4C.
So the name of the office. So that is in family planning. I went to family planning. Let me look at my the address.
Cases, bringing the number to at least 91. This is we're learning with the proven drug
You're supposed to have all that stuff, you know. You know I was going to talk to you. You're supposed to have all that stuff ready
more than likely
and they're ready
rise. Joining me now to discuss is
instead of going to look for it.
Professor of epidemiology and a physician at Harvard University, and he is also the Associate Medical Director of Pathology at Brigham and Women's Hospital. Dr. Mina, thank you so much for talking to us today. And you've actually been advocating for this FDA policy change for a month now. How is this going to affect the situation?
Yeah, so the recent policy change is going to open up access to.
Okay, I got the call. I have to put the name.
Give it off.
They say is name of the, okay, the name, I got it.
For their patients. And so I think in general, it's going to increase the number of.
So you have to write the name of the facility in the left, the name of the, like the doctor who treated you on the right,
Okay, we have some viewers.
and then below the phone number, the mailing address,
Number one, it says, I want to
Yeah, I got it.
patient ID, you've known if you have a patient ID, the city, the state,
I don't.
the address.
No symptoms. If that's the case, then should everyone get tested as a precaution? What do you say?
Yeah, so this really gets into this difference between testing patients to know if they are currently infected versus screening, which is really important for public health processes and to understand how the virus might be transmitted. So I think these two have to be different, and we wouldn't be able to, for example, test every person in the United States overnight. But as these new FDA procedures come into effect, and we get more and more access to testing and more laboratories able and capable of doing this, I think that we might start seeing increased efforts at using some of those tests to screen the population so that we can really monitor just how many people are infected and where this virus is traveling.
Okay, and viewer question number two, can pets get the coronavirus?
Yeah, this is an interesting question. So there was a recent report from Hong Kong that there was a dog that did test positive. And so it's really too early to say whether this is going to be something we see frequently or if this is something that's really a one-off situation. And there will be implications if it turns out that dogs can in fact transmit this virus, for example. That would have epidemiological implications where we have to consider it as we consider strategies to really prevent the spread of this virus.
And finally, we have about 30 seconds left here. One of our viewers wanted to know, can someone catch the coronavirus by eating food?
Okay, I got that.
So it's not a virus that will necessarily transmit easily enough in that way. But I would say that things like salad bars, we have to be very diligent about what we're touching.
They say I don't have ID, so I don't know the ID.
That would be for where I see risk of transmission occurring more so
How
than
about, let's say I got all.
respiratory virus that
Okay.
transmits through the lungs.
So focus on the utensils, not the food as much. So anything else to avoid besides salad bars?
Well, I think in general, over the next, in the near future, we're really going to have to be diligent about just everything we're touching. People might want to carry around some alcohol with them and be mindful.
All right. Dr. Michael Mina, really appreciate your insight here. That is it for me. Newsroom with Brooke Baldwin.
Okay, I got it. On number one. The next one.
Are you finished with the phone number, the patient ID, mailing address, city, state?
I don't have patient ID.
Okay, well, if you don't have it, it says if known. If you don't have it,
They say no, I don't.
then let's move on to the next one. Office, clinic, or outpatient visit. You had a visit, right?
Yeah, reason.
You know the dates?
I just went last year. So, yeah, I went last year, not long ago. Last year,
Last year, how many you had last year?
how many times? I went maybe about 2 times last year.
Two times last year. So there's the first visit and the last visit.
So I put the date. Last year I went
The first